Well, it looks like I've lit a fire. I did a video this morning that is taking off, and I'm reading the comments, and quite frankly, they're incredibly impressive and motivating. If you are over 50 years old, you have to start posting on social media right now. Not only for your life to make it better, honestly, but to build this world, this nation up, this world up right now. Check out this comment. We need people who are 50 and above to get on all of social media in order to bring back common sense to the table. Do you agree with that? Because I believe that right now, every single person watching over the age of 50 has a story to tell, has lessons learned. Some have made amazing progress in their life and become very successful. Some have not and have nothing but regret. Well, guess what? You get to turn that regret into changing someone's life forever and inspiring them. It's time, we have a world right now where there is a subsection of this human population that are screaming and crying and throwing tantrums. And that is a very small part of this world. However, those squeaky wheels are getting the oil. I think it's time now for everyone to step up and say, you know what, enough is enough. I am no longer going to be silent. I'm going to put myself out there. You know what? Life's only so short. Why don't we do this? So this is what I'm going to do. I have put down in the comment section a link to the newsletter because I spoke with Dylan and he actually said, he goes, I feel like you're calling me out after listening to that video because he has an amazing mind and he has been wasting it because he isn't sharing it. And so he says, we need to do some kind of challenge. So if you would like to sign up for the newsletter, Dylan is putting together a 10-day challenge for people to sign up and commit to it, right? Doesn't cost you anything. If you fail, you fail. But I'm going to tell you what, that picture of me right there was taken the day I left the fire service. This last February. I walked away from my 9 to 5, fully committed to change this world and make it a better place. And I'm in my 40s, my late 40s. And that was a rough day. But I'm going to follow through with my commitment. And what I'm going to do is call people out and say, there are a lot of people that are complaining and whining in this world, saying, the world's going to crap in a handbasket, but they ain't doing enough to actually do something about it. And I think that I have a way to turn your greatest complaint into actually your greatest triumph, and to where you will become so darn successful and you'll start making money and you'll be laughing all the way to the bank while you're becoming more successful because you're making other people successful. For heaven's sakes, do you know how many stories or lessons you've learned over the last 50 years if you just sat down and thought for a second about them? I got a feeling right now, many of you are, sorry, I left my cell phone on. I'm actually recording from my cell phone right now. I'm live. I forgot to turn it off. Think about that. I'm just a dude with a bro hawking a dream, and that dream was to wake people up. I'm nobody special. Right? But I am. And this is why. And this is where you come in. One day I just decided I've got all this information. I want to warn people. I want to help people. I want to encourage people. And that's Dylan calling right now, actually. And I just hit record. And there's so many of you that are afraid to do it. I was afraid too. I'm like, you know what? I've got a face for radio. I got a body for radio. I'm not, the best looking. I'm not the most articulate. I don't spell well. But you know what? I had a passion. And when you talk about what you're interested in or life lessons, there's going to be someone on the other side of that video watching that you're going to influence, you're going to help. And then their comments of affirmation or encouragement are going to help you. There are going to always be people that get in your way or mock you. That's just going to happen. But I really, truly believe we have something incredible here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to up this ante right now. And I've thrown out this challenge of people over 50. Actually, I think it should be any age, but really, I want you when you hit 50, I'm coming up on 50 here pretty soon. And I know a lot of people, it's like that 30 age. Like oh my gosh, I'm not in my 20s. I'm an old person. When you get into the 50s, a lot of people think of everything they've missed in life, all of the chances, the opportunities, and they go, I'm done. I'm over the hill, right? You hear about that. Well, a lot of people actually think that, and they live in that torment. And I'm going to turn that around. And so what I'm going to do is this. I have seen these comments that are incredible. Check this out. I accept your challenge. Curiously, this subject has been on my mind for some time now. Further, I decided not to present a false avatar in place of my face. I have been debating the merits of anonymity on the net, but hey, times are changing, and a time for the collective of people of good intentions to step up, like you said. Thank you, Economic Ninja. I'm reading these comments, and I highly encourage you, if you're even throwing around this idea of accepting my challenge, which I really do believe is going to change your life. I'm not joking. I believe that God is calling many people right now to step up and to move. Kristen, I saw that, just so you know. All my friends, stop texting me. I'm thinking right now that there are so many people that are willing to step up, but there are some that are scared. I'm getting thrown off. See, this is what happens when the ninja doesn't turn his phone off and then he goes live. I'm going to up the ante. To the people that sign up for the email, this isn't a way to market you or anything. I'm not joking. I don't do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 10 of you when you do your 10th video and you call me out. Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to do 10 videos and then you're going to call me out and say, this is what I experienced when I did the Economic Ninjas Challenge, or whatever you want to make the video about. And I'm going to pick 10 and I'm going to highlight them on this channel. And I'm going to try and boost you guys. And I want to see you grow. I want to see you change people's lives. I tell the story of when my mother died, I lost my cheerleader. Right? My mom was my cheerleader. I guarantee you every single person's got one of those in their life, right? If you don't, say you don't, like be honest. And then do what I'm about to tell you. And if you have a cheerleader currently or somebody that is always encouraging, or that someone that's passed on, put it who it is below. But that was my mom. When my mom died, I had to make the conscious decision to be the cheerleader for the world. And I really want to do that. I want to inspire you. I want to see you be very successful, happy. I want to hear you talk about successful relationships, whether it be with your spouse, your children, your ex, your business, your coworkers. I want to hear about only success, because all of us have failures in this world. And I guarantee you right now, this is pulling on some of your heartstrings. So if it is, say, I'm that, that's me. You're talking to me. Check out that video I did this morning, and I want you to go and read the comments. And if this doesn't fire you up to change the world, I don't know what will, because I don't know if you've checked, but we're about to have one heck of an election. And all around the world, there is turmoil. And this is your moment to step up and be a light in this world and to help change other people's lives. And in doing so, if you will stand up to this challenge and go, you know what, I'm going to make some content. I'm gonna let go of my appearance, I'm not gonna care what people think about me. I get mocked every day, just so you know. It stings, but I also know for the one person that would be a coward and say something mean on the internet, there's 1,000 that are grateful, and I want that for you. So if you want to accept the challenge, the link's down below to the newsletter, and as soon as Dylan can get the challenge out, he will. And then I'm going to highlight 10 of your channels. So when the challenge is thrown out, he's going to have you put a link to your channel in there. And when you're done with your 10th video, it'll be a spot for you to share it so that I can go through them and I can bring this out to the world. That's what I'm here for, to help you be a success. All right, that being said, remember, I walked away from my 9 to 5. After 23 years as a firefighter, I left my retirement behind. I left my medical behind. You know, I've had a lot of side hustles and businesses that have been successful, and I've been an investor. So I was preparing to leave. I just didn't think it would happen a mere 2 years before I qualified and I could leave with a retirement. I don't suggest people do that, but I'll tell you what, this world is full of success stories, and I have successes and I have lots of failures. My goal is to bring out the best in you. All right? With that being said, I thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.